Before we talk about the gameplay, let's address the neon colored elephant in the room. The Neon Pocket Color. This was in SNK's attempt to break into the handheld gaming market dominated by Nintendo's Game Boy Color. And while the system actually had some quality titles, it never stood a chance against Nintendo's marketing juggernaut and Pokemon Fluence dominance. So how did Sonic end up here? Simple. Sega was already out of the handheld race, and they were in there, put Sonic on literally everything era. Microwave, Sonic game. Refrigerator, Sonic game. Handheld console with a bass player smaller than a neighborhood barbecue, Sonic game. Boot up Sonic Pocket Adventure and it's immediately familiar. This is essentially Sonic's 2 stage design mix with music pulled from Sonic and Knuckles. If you grew up on the Genesis classics, you'll feel right at home. The level themes, enemy placements, and general pacing all scream early 90s Sonic. But this isn't a straight up port. The stages overworked to fit the smaller sense and slightly so hardware, meaning loops are a little tighter, jumps are a little more forgiving, and hazards are placed within handheld visibility in mind. If Sonic had been designed to fit in your backpack without the needed for 6 AA batteries. One of the biggest surprises is how good the game feels. The Neo Geo Pocket Color's control stick is clicky and responsive, and Sonic moves with a smoothness you don't expect from such limited hardware. You can still pull off your signature spin dash, loop through corkscrews, and fly up ramps like a caffeine hedgehog. The enemies are classic Sonic flair. Crabs, bees, fish, and bankins have no business being this aggressive. But just like in the mainline games, your ring count is your lifeline. One hit and all your hard-earned gold explodes in the air like Sonic just got robbed. Collecting them again feels like scrambling for change after dropping your wallet in a parking lot. Dr. Robotnik, or Eggman, if you prefer, returns with a new set of machines that look like they were built entirely from spare parts found behind a Lowe's. Each stage ends with a boss fight, and while the designs are fun, the difficulty is, let's just call it family friendly. The first few bosses are over before you even realize what's happening. By the time you get to the later ones, they're a little more challenged. But this isn't the kind of game that you will be screaming at your screen. It's a victory lap, not a war. Visually, the game is a treat. The pixel art is crisp and colorful, perfectly capturing Sonic's cocky smirk and speedy animations. It looks like they took Genesis Sonic, tossed him in the dryer on high heat, and out popped a fun-sized version that still has all the attitude. The backgrounds are vibrant, and despite the handheld limitations, there's never a moment where the action feels cramped or cluttered. Here where things get interesting. The soundtrack is a series of remixed Genesis tracks, mostly from Sonic 3 and Sonic Knuckles. They're familiar, but with a unique crunchy, lofty twist thanks to the Neo Geo Pocket sound chip. It's charming in the same way an old cassette tape of your favorite atom is a lazy fuzzy, but still full of energy. Outside the main game, there's a puzzle mode where you collect pieces hidden in stages by pressing together images from the game. It's a nice bonus, but let's be honest. Nobody bought Sonic Pocket Adventure for puzzles. It's like ordering pizza and getting a free salad. Sure, it's there, but you're not touching it until the piece is gone. Sonic the Hedgehog Pocket Adventure is one of those rare games that shouldn't exist, but we're lucky it does. It's a love letter to the Genesis era, reimagined from a smaller screen without losing the speed or fun that makes Sonic famous. Yes, it's short. Yes, it's on a system that most people will never own. But for those who do play it, it's one of the best handheld Sonic experiences ever made. It may not have the flash of modern titles or the sparring complex of Sonic 3 or Knuckles, but it nails these core Sonic formula: go fast, look cool, and don't lose your rings. Final score, 8 out of 10. Small package but big speed. Would absolutely play on the bus while ignoring strangers.